Alright, so this is my first ever toy review. So hopefully it goes good. Yay! Alright, so as you can probably guess from this box, that I am reviewing the new Chucky doll, the unscarred one that can talk. So this is the front of the box. This is one side of the box. This is the back of the box. Somebody did mention this on a review video before, that it says Child's Play 2 on it, even though I guess most people were just kind of thinking that it was Child's Play 1 Chucky due to the receding hairline. But whatever. And then the other side of the box. So this is Chucky as a whole. There are certain ways where he's looking at you, and it is the most terrifying thing ever. But then there's some, if you look at him straight on, he's adorable as hell. So this is Chucky as a whole. He is 15 inches long. He comes with his knife, which did confuse some people because they never actually state whether he was going to come with a knife or not. So there were a lot of skeptics on if he was actually going to have one, or if it was going to just be, a hand able to hold one, and hope that you had a knife small enough for him to hold. But yeah, comes with his knife. Both hands can do a 360. Have to be very careful because he can stand on his own, but you have to get him into a certain position. I did try this before, and his hands can come off. And just hold on while I reattach it. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna take his knife off a little bit. Alright, so his arms can go up. But apparently that hand can go up further than this one. Alright, whatever. Probably because it has the knife. And they can go up. Like so. Oh, hallelujah. And then also, that's one of his many sayings. And then his feet can also do 360 on both. I'm guessing that these both can come off his feet anyway, as well as his hands, whatever. These are the details in his shoes. Details. He can also sit, which does make him look a little awkward because, as you can tell, he's kind of doing the splits. Probably the most uncomfortable position ever. Right, and his head itself can also go up like that, down like that, slightly to the side. It can do a whole 360 turn as well. One of the things that you do want to not really worry about, but be very careful about, when he does come in the box, he is in a plastic casing that holds his hair very tight, so it's really like his hair is stuck to his head. I did try to fluff it out a bit, so that he didn't look so weird, and he did shed a little bit. Nothing really to worry about, but just something to keep in mind, that his head does like to shed a tiny bit. I think I got most of it. I think it's from when they cut his hair. So this is Chucky's face. You can see the detail. Sorry, my camera really sucks, so you can't really see the full 100% detail that like I'm staring at right now. And his teeth, his freckles, his hair, his eyebrows, his eyes. Like seriously, if my phone could show you his eyes, they're very well done. They're pretty. They're very pretty. I like them. All right, so the back. First thing I did, probably just out of Chucky tradition, is to open all of my talking dolls and check the batteries. Batteries are in there. They are they're little tiny flat round ones. They're not actual like double A's or whatnot. And then there's a switch for try me, off, and on. On the try me, it only gives 2 sayings. On the on, it gives a whole full 6. And then, of course, the button and the speaker. So I'm gonna close that back up. His overalls do not come off. There's no piece on here that you can kind of basically undress them. So basically, the only way to get to the battery is by snapping off the shirt. So the 6 sayings that this little fellow says. He's just gonna lean there for a minute. Okay. So 6 things that Chucky says are:
time to play. I hate kids. But you know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho!
I do kind of wish that it had the entire chant, but oh well, you can't have that. At least he has his laughter. Loves his laughter.
Time to play. I hate kids.
And then it just repeats itself. When I there is another review that was the first one that I ever saw of him, because I've been basically dying to find out what he actually says, because there's nothing really online that states what he says. Plus, I do know that with some toy companies, they will cheap out and get a voice to say some of the iconic lines, but not have the actual original actor do it. They usually get like a little cheaper actor who sounds similar to do it. And by listening to the review, the Chucky, the good guy voice, like the doll voice, did sound a bit off, so I wasn't really 100% sure if that was actually the Chucky voice, or the good guy doll voice from the film.
You know what they...
Hi,
this
I'm
one?
Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho!
But it is actually the recording from the movies, which does make me very happy, as well as all those Chucky voices are actually Brad Dourif's voices, clips from the actual movie, which I enjoy as well, because sometimes you just, I don't know, it kind of ruins the magic of the toy if they kind of half-ass it. So, but it is pretty good for how much I spent on this doll, which I have never spent that much money on a doll. Like, mind you, I did buy a Sailor Moon figurine that's like half the height for $50, but yeah, this is probably the most expensive doll I've ever bought. Really excited that I got him. Luckily today I was sick and not feeling well, so I went home early and I was able to get him in the mail today instead of having to go get him at the post office tomorrow. Yeah, like the details, he's totally worth how much I paid for him. I bought him online at Toys on Fire. They have a Canadian store as well as an American store, so remember .ca or .com, depending on which store depending on where you live. Yeah. So if you have any comments, make sure to put it into the little comment section down below. Yeah. So that's my Chucky. Bye. I love that voice. That laughter is just so awesome.